What's going on, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Supermarket Simulator. Last episode, we had our episode 100 special that it wasn't anything too crazy. Unfortunately, I didn't have a ton of time yesterday. I do apologize on that, guys. I had a bit of an issue with the recording, which I mentioned during that video, actually. So that video was part of one that was part of it being affected. And so it was about a normal 30-ish minute video. But we got a ton of work done on it. We got a bunch of stuff organized. You guys can see not too much change with this, at least. But we got a bunch of stuff organized with all of our shelving in here, all of our shelving here, all of this shelving, and all of this shelving here. And then we are, or actually, I'm sorry, not the rest of this. This is all unchanged. This is where we finished off with this. But, and then we got things organized as far as every item by store. So we got everything all set up now where we have just the remaining items in all of these, this shelf here, and this shelf here for the remaining items in the final store that we need to get organized, which is going to be, actually, funny enough, the, okay, I'm not, what is going on? There we go. But yeah, it's a... Jeez. But yeah, it's going to be our final store that's actually out over here. What's that? It's heard something. But yeah, it's going to be our final store that we have yet to organize with all of this stuff out over here. Okay, I definitely hit spacebar and it didn't jump. So that was lovely. Oh boy. But yeah, so anyways, we're going to continue on here today and hopefully try to get the remainder of our organization finished up. Because we have a ton of items. This is all the items from this store that we need to get organized in that new area, because this is where we're going to be coming to grab items for all this stuff. I've seen a bunch of comments from you guys as well saying just order the expensive stuff from here, which we're probably going to end up doing. I'm going to be honest. We're going to try doing everything from here if we can, see how much money we can make, see how it all works. And if it's just not feasible, we're going to switch back to at least ordering something like the most bulk expensive stuff, which is a good thing. What we can do, guys, actually, if... Nope, me first. But anyways, actually, while we're right back here, if you guys are enjoying this, though, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support, and if you guys, are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But something that we can do here, too, guys, is if we go to our pricing app, actually, I'm pretty sure that we can sort this by, this is the item cost. Obviously, this is individual item cost. It's not total cost. But total like box cost, but even still, that will kind of help give us. So like this is a great way that we can use this and like kind of create maybe a cutoff point of items that we want to order, and go from there with things. I'm not too sure. I don't think. Yeah, there's no way that we can order that stuff. But you guys can see we got some of the beer kegs. We got the whiskey, sushi, large and small. We got a couple of the produce, dishwasher tablets. That's a big one. We got the lasagna, toilet papers. Those are more bigger ones. Yeah, I don't really know where we'd cut it off. That's where I kind of want to try to just see if we can do everything, if at all possible. But if we can't, I mean, it is what it is. We'll figure it out as we go. But yes, we got all of that stuff on in here. We just need to get everything all figured out, organized here now. We got some potatoes, and that's all shelving. Got all of our coffees. We got our teas. I'm recording this here on a brand new day, so kind of don't remember exactly not where we left off with things. I do remember most of it, but some of the stuff might not have. So, anyways, yeah, let's keep on rolling here with all this. I guess let's do... Because all of our pastas and everything went in... Or no, we have pastas in this other store, don't we? Yeah, we got pastas and flowers. Yeah, that's all just stuff over here then. This is all drinks. I do want to try to organize things nicely still if we can. So we'll do our best with that if at all possible. But if we can't, I mean, it is what it is. We'll figure it out as we go. But, yeah, what I want to do here then, I guess, is let's move these up like this. Can do that. We've obviously got these right there. We got some chips. We got some hummus, which honestly what I'm thinking of doing is doing these here. Let's say, did that go to the right space? I don't know why that's possible to grab stuff through the other side. Okay. So anyways, there we go. We got that taken care of. We've got our, I mean, I guess yogurt and butter can go right there. And then we just have our hummus that can go right down over here like this. I don't know. We might change things up here in the future eventually. But yeah, there we go. We got all of that. Again, every bit of this is drinks. We got a bunch of pastas and flowers. Actually, I'm sorry, pastas and sugars. And then we got flowers right here, which I'm thinking we're going to flip these around here. So let's go ahead and do this. I did see a green there. That means got a space for it, so that's good. So this can go out over here. Like so. Come on. There we go. And then this one will go on in there. In the existing space. There we go, we got that. And then we got this guy that's going to get moved on over here then. Something like that. And then again, we can do this one out over here. Uh-oh, that's a bit of an issue there. We need to move that one box. Actually, these boxes out of the way, because unfortunately there's no space for them. Yeah, so let's do that. And then we've got all of our chips and snacks and such, drinks and everything to still get on in. But yeah, so there we go. We got our condiments, which actually continue on in there, so that's perfect. We've got our oils. We got rice. We got butter and yogurt. We got some hummus. We got pastas. We got more sugars, flours. Or actually, yeah, sugars, flours. That all looks good. And then all the rest of this stuff can go out over here. And I think we're going to need at least another shelf, if not two. So we might have to try to find a way to squeeze a couple more shelves on in here. We will see. But I guess we've got, I mean, that's all an empty one. We did order one more shelf already, though. Actually, that's right. So we might be okay. I don't know. It might be a tight squeeze, but we'll figure it out. I guess we could do our... We can do our potatoes on the edge over here. And then that'll work out really good with all that. So let's get these all in. And get this all taken care of. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Happy Tuesday to you all. I'm recording this here on Monday. And I hope you guys enjoyed the 100th episode special, which, again, it wasn't too special, so I do apologize on that, guys. I really did want to try to do a stream. Unfortunately, I just did not have the time to on Sunday night. Or Sunday afternoon. Jeez. When I was recording that. But, yes, I would have loved to have done it, but unfortunately, like I said, I couldn't swing it with that, so my apologies, guys. I do want to try to do a stream of this game here soon, but I know I keep on saying that we don't end up doing it. But, alright. So, anyways, we've got all of this on in here. We've got, a bunch of drinks. We got a little space for some extra drinks if we need it. Just trying to see what we have here. We got cereals left. We got honey. We got peanut butter, we got chocolates, we got cakes, we got potatoes, mashed potatoes, we got some coffees, teas, and that's about the bulk majority of everything there. So, yeah, that's right, because we took out some space from some of that stuff there. I remember that now. Just trying to see here how we want to do this. I guess, you know what? For starters, I do kind of want to move these on over. That way we've got all of our sodas at least filling on out the space nicely. Filling out the end of it, and then we can continue on with something else going up top, going up that way. So we got waters, juices. I guess the waters we can stick here. And then we're going to unfortunately have juices, and that's right, milks are now gone. Those are on the opposite side as well. So we got OJ and Apple and AJ. Guess we'll stick these right up there, and then we got just some OJ up there, right? Yeah. So there we go. We got 2 full shelves of that, and then we got all of that right there. That's a full shelf of that. All of those. So those are going to stay like that. We got chips. We got breads. We got some other freezer stuff. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works out to be a perfect full shelf right there as well. So I guess we'll leave that alone. Maybe I guess our cereals could go right in here then next. Would be a good space for them. And I know we're kind of losing some of our organization of stuff, but it's all right. It is what it is for now. Yeah, we got the honeybees. Get some of that on in here. And then we got some of these Chopix, I believe. Probably botching that, but that's okay. And then tried to see here. I guess, yeah, the other small stuff could go right here. Then that would probably be good. Individual stuff. But yeah, we need I mean, is that it for... Yeah, that's it for 2 shelving space items. So I guess we could do, like, the cakes. I think would work. We got the box cakes somewhere. That's potatoes. There's one of the box cakes. Got some chocolate, some peanut butter. I guess we could have done the peanut butter and honey right there, but trying to kind of keep those by the bread if we can, which we're actually able to. Even though we should actually... Yeah, let's do this. Switch these around so the smaller boxes are down below rather than up top. I think that works out really well there. Then we just have our chips. Okay, so there's all of that, and then we just got our chips. That's all looking fantastic. Yeah, unfortunately, I think... Actually, I've got a great idea. We got just enough space for all this coffee. So we got dark roast. Gonna go at the bottom. And then I'm trying to see here. Medium is the orange and... Yeah, orange and blue. This guy. So we'll do that. And then we got light roast. So they're kind of nicely organized. I guess we probably should honestly flip them around. Light should probably be at the bottom. Yeah, let's do that instead. There we go. So we got light to dark. With that, and then we got a nice little space for our teas. Which, for this one, we're going to keep the black teas together. With the dark roast coffee. And the green tea can go up top. With that. And then all we have left is just our potatoes, candies, and chocolate. Which I don't know if we have any other extra space, at least on not on these shelves. Over here, which we do need to keep. Yeah, we're good. We do need to keep these nearby. Do we only have one? I guess we only have one box of those. Okay. So yeah, we just have these 3 items here. Candies, potatoes, and chocolate. Which this is all full. That's all full. This is all full. Oh, we got salt and pepper too. I forgot about that. Okay. We do have a bit more for that then too. Yeah, so we got 5 items to go in there, which, I mean, technically, yes, we do have the space between these shelves. Got a lot of extra space there for the time being. Again, we are going to need more space for growth, breathing room growth. So what we're going to do here, I guess, is we're going to get another shelf on in here because I want to keep all this stuff together. That's the whole point of this. That's why we're doing this. And that's just, I want to get it looking nice, somewhat organized if we can. Yeah, I think that will be, I think that'll be good then. See, we need one more shelf, which, I mean, we could do a small shelf. We're not going to. There's no point to purchase the smaller one. We're going to need the bigger one anyways eventually. Yeah, like, save ourselves to $50 now, but it's really no point in doing that. What we're going to do here then is we are going to place that right there. And we'll place a storage rack right next to that. I know we could do the shelf right here, but then that gets really crammed. Especially with a computer right there. So I'd rather do it over here. I think that works out pretty nicely. That's right. That can only go so far in right there, but that's okay. Wait, that might actually be able to go a little closer in. Start it out and work its way back in. There we go. And then we place the computer as close as we can to it. Which I know technically the computer we could place in the store. But honestly, it's not that. I think it fits pretty well there. Doesn't really hurt. So anyways, yeah. We got our salt. Our pepper. We got our chocolate. Got that right there. We got our candy. Go right there. And then we'll have our potatoes to go right in above it. And there we go. Look at that, guys. That is awesome. That is actually really cool. I like that. I like it a lot. Now, technically, all that we need here, if we were to do, we could just order this. Yeah, because I really don't want to make a run with the truck. Because I've heard from some of you guys saying the truck, the fuel, I was right, it is very expensive. So we need to be making use of our runs and everything back and forth with all that. So there we go. We have everything fully organized now. A fully organized storage room. And we are going to be all ready to go here. We just need to run through a day here. We got a little bit of a loan to pay back with all of that, but that's not a big deal. And we just got to get our employees turned back on to work. So hiring restockers, turn them back on to work here. All right, time to get back to work, fellas. Had a long vacation. It's been hopefully good because we got a lot of work ahead of us here. We got a lot of stuff to get caught up on. We got a I was gonna say a mortgage. We got a loan to get caught up on, as well as ordering a bunch of items at this point now. Got to actually make use of our new ordering system here. So I don't know how much we're gonna get through today. Probably might run to like maybe a store or something just to see how it goes. But what we're gonna do is I don't know. Yeah, might run to this store here. Because right, there's a liquor. Yeah, we might just start with something easy with that at the end of the day here. Oh, we are missing one of these, but that's okay. But yeah, so we got a lot of work ahead of us here. Try to see what we can make happen with all this. It's obviously been a little bit since we've been closed here. But yeah, like I said, I think what we're going to do is in a normal video, we're going to try running through one day and do a full stock, and see how much time that all takes. I don't know how or what that's going to do, how well that's going to work for us. We're going to try our best with it. But we will see. At least we have enough product to get us through an entire day here, and then we can go ahead and off said day and go start actually messing around with some of the stores, having some fun with that. So again, we're gonna head over to the liquor store or not tonight. It'll be tomorrow morning here with all this, and it should be a good time. Also, some of you guys, we're gonna have an exciting day today. Actually, when this video goes live, we've got a brand new update for a game that we have not played for, honestly, a while. And then we've also got another new game that's coming out that was just released today that we checked out a demo on. So it's going to be, I don't want to give any spoilers for it, but it's going to be a very similar day with things. Just give you guys a little hint with that. But yeah, so we'll come back here tonight. We'll get, or I keep on saying tonight. Tomorrow morning, well, I guess maybe tonight too. But most likely tomorrow morning, we'll get everything again added to our cart and get... we're on a truckload over here and see how much, for one, how much money it saves us, and two, how efficient we can be with it. I'm really curious to see what happens with that. And also, yeah, that's right, our sushi is in the meats. Well, actually, we don't really want to go down there. I was going to joke and go flying into the storage room, but don't really want to. But yeah, our large and small sushi is with the meats building, isn't it? This is where it's nice. We got everything organized here. Again, we got one store here, which actually, can we, I didn't even think about that. Can we do signage in here? I know we have the signs. Does this work in here in the store? I know we're spending more money on stuff that we don't really need. Obviously, these can go into the store, which we'll put them out in the store if we need. Oh, they can. It doesn't really work real well, though. I mean, it's the lights that are getting in the way. That's what. Ooh. So like we can do this. We can even change. Oh, look at this. That's interesting. That's actually really cool. Okay, so like for this we got like, what is the store called? Green Market. I like how that M works for that. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Oh. Wait, that's a bit of an issue. What? And if you hit escape, it just changes it back. Because we're opening up the map is the problem with that. Can we change our... I don't think we have key bindings at all in this, do we? Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. There's a bit of a bug with that. Trying to like find a way to type out an M without hitting M. Green Narket. Oh, look at that. We can even change the icon. Okay, that's actually really slick. Okay, that's actually really cool. I'm not even going to lie about that. So, like, if we ever question, like, where this would go. Oh, I wonder if it's because part of it is because the shelf itself. So we got the Green Narket. I mean, it's a bit of a workaround for that, I guess. It is what it is. So let's get our loan paid back here too right away before I forget about that. So let's get that paid back. We've got what? I mean, one store there, two stores there. Well, yeah, one store, two stores. Three, yeah, three, and then that is all number 4. I don't know, just something fun. Let's get some stuff on in here. So like this is, like look at this. We can just place that there. This is going to be, what is it? Just liquor, yeah, just liquor store. Let's get some lights on here. Kind of finish this build out. I like this. Liquor store. And then we change our icon to, for something to match. And then we just hear, ah! I mean, yeah, that's kind of the liquor. Ooh, actually, that one's a little better. Yeah. Why did I just hear, like, spray painting? Yeah, we don't have it. Sorry there. Wait, what is our cleaner doing? Oh, there she is. Okay. Yeah, our windows are getting really dirty. Our windows. Oh, no. So, like, we got that right there. What is the, cleaning? Janitorial supply. Oh, no. We are one text short there. Oh, that's what the spray... That's what the spraying or sound was. So... Yeah, I would say that... That's pretty good right there. I don't know why. I like it. Just something, like I said, kind of different with it all. Ooh, look at how many people we... Holy crap. We got a lot of people waiting in line there. But yeah, I would like to organize and decorate. Like, we could do, like, produce here or something like that. Something hanging out over there. We got, like, a sign that we could do over these. But again, we don't really have much for organization for some of this stuff anyway, so it doesn't really pay to have something like that then either. And we do something like that. This is the, what? Meat and dairy? Yeah, that's meat and dairy. That's a, oh, it spells it out. Okay. Uh-oh. Wait, we can still do it, actually. Okay, just gonna do that real quick. Is there an icon for meats? I think there was. Yeah, there definitely was. Yeah, there is. Okay. Although, I think that almost works better. Because these have all the cheeses, too. It's not just the meats. Try to get that as close to that as we can. So look at that. We got the Green Narket, which actually now we know we can kind of change this and it still work. There we go. We got the Green Market now, no longer Green Narket. And then we just have this final one here with what is it? The deli? Something with deli? Deli and grocery. Deli and grocery. Which this is a whole lot of everything here. So I don't know. It's a whole lot of, like I said, whole lot of everything here. So I really don't know what we should do with this. I'm leaning towards like this. Because there's coffee, there's some bread. I know the milk's not in there. That's part of the other thing. And then I think just to finish it off, I think all we need is just a light for there. Oh, that one doesn't have a light either. I don't know. I guess that works. I think it's pretty slick. I like that. I really do. Actually, based on this, I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to even make a run here. I think after seeing that, I think we need another thing here, which I think we can have more than 2. I saw a comment. I think 3 is where we max out on that, isn't it? Or can we have? No, we can't have more than. Okay, I think we get another scale. We move this guy over here. Something like this, and then we'll get a second one right there, and then maybe another one right in here. Because honestly, I didn't realize how backlogged they are getting. I didn't realize, like, that's the first time we've ever seen a line that big for one. So maybe we'll just order up 2 more right away. All right, there we go. Maybe I don't know, guys. Maybe we start turning things a little bit around here. Maybe our whole videos are just like, will consist of we'll run the store for a day or 2, do a video of stocking alone, like going to the store, purchasing up stuff, running back and forth. I don't really know. Like I said, you guys can let me know what you all want to see with that, because I'm not really sure with that. I'm kind of tempted to change things up here a little bit. I'm also thinking, well, for one, let's get our bills paid here. I don't know. Do we hire another customer helper? Especially with our, I mean, it's $80 a day. With us saving as much as we're going to be now, I think we can afford to do that. Let's do something like that, and then let's pick this one on up here, just to nicely center it. There we go. So we now have 4 customer helpers. We got more of the, actually, we're going to place this as far over this way as we can. We got 2 more of the scales. So we now have 4 of them. So we got 1 here, 1 there, 1 and 2 right there. And again, we've got a customer helper for each scale technically at that rate. And I am tempted, we might get rid of him. I'm not sure. We might get, I'm sorry, Timmy, we might get rid of you. Or Bob, we've called you. We called you Bob, we've called you Timmy, we've called you Jimmy. All of the above. But we might get rid of him. We might start running the register on our own here too, but obviously we've got a lot of stuff going on too with the store itself. So I don't really know as far as stock and everything. We'll see with all that. But yeah, so we got 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. So we have 6 self-checkouts. I've seen some comments from you guys saying some of you guys have been talking about like you have 8 self-checkouts, things like that. And it seems to work pretty good for you guys. So I don't know. We might change things up here a bit. And I've gotten some really good feedback from you guys. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. And, all right. So yeah, now with all of this, I mean, the problem is we're going to want to try to, I don't really know with this, because we're going to want to try to let them like finish up stocking. So we're only having to run to 1 store at a time with all this. Maybe we start boosting them more now with us potentially making more cash here. I don't really know. With all this, we're gonna have to figure it out how we want to run this now. Now the organization is done. Now we need to actually figure things out here of how we want to actually manage it and run it. So, yeah, like I said, I'm not sure. We'll have to see here with this, because I do want to figure out something. I love our signs though. They look so neat. Again, not that we'll ever forget where stuff comes from, but it's like it's something different. And also, we're completely out of toilet paper there. I mean, at least we have a full shelf worth out there of 2. That's only 2 boxes out there though. So we sold through 6 boxes worth. Well, 4 boxes worth actually. But all right. Yeah, so I think we got a nice little upgrade done here with all this. If you guys have any feedback or suggestions, let me know. But yeah, we'll have to, like I said, have to try to let these guys kind of get finished stocking up again, get our produce ordered up. We're gonna try starting out by doing everything, and we'll see how it all goes. I really honestly don't know how it's gonna go because again, we're waiting on these guys to finish up stocking, so might have to start boosting them up a little bit, try to make that happen. But I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Maybe we run through. Maybe our system is we run through today 2 days. We do cashiering on our own, letting the stockers do their job, and then we come back when there's just empty shelves. That's when we come back and just fully stock everything up. Then at that point, I don't know. Like I said, if you guys have suggestions, let me know. With that, sorry for the indecisiveness. I know I've seen some comments from you guys as well saying that it's really annoying, and I do understand. Trying not to be indecisive, but it's just it's been tricky trying to figure it all out. It's been honestly a lot, but I have been enjoying it at the same time though. So hope you guys are too. I'm excited for. I love these little signs and everything. I really like these. It's really awesome. So anyways, that is going to be a good wrapping up point for the video. So we're going to come back in the next one. Like I said, probably try to let our stalkers go a little bit here as far as doing that. We might jump in and start a day here, but at the same time, we got a lot of items that we're like not low on, but getting lower-ish. So I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, I will wait some of your guys' feedback here as well. But if you guys did enjoy this, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.